Oh, there was no travel. Oh,
Yeah, it didn't do the travel.
I just realized. I was like, wait,
Nope.
why am I suddenly deflating? It's like, oh, okay, it's just peace. That's just what peace feels like. At 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I bet.
Didn't take him long to get over it, though.
What I imagine it would. What did he do then?
He'd gone there for two reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door. Right?
Yeah. But he couldn't find it.
Of course. Vi already had taken it by then.
Yes, but there was something else he wanted to do too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was gruesome.
Well, why did he want the knife? Was it because he'd used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Myrmidons?
Yes.
What does Myrmidons mean?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
What is it, like a club or something?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
No idea?
I'm afraid not. But don't we know?
In other timelines.
Ugh.
Wait, wasn't he here to try and stop whatever Zero was doing?
Yes.
Then... Would that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He killed 4 people. Not really sure he's on anyone's side.
You've got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous. Guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
Yeah, keep going.
That's a very polite way of being like, I was speaking.
That wasn't a very appropriate time for a joke, Sigma.
After he took the knife, Dio rifled through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. I am Luna. Why am I speaking in third person? You're saying this!
Oh, I mean, nobody's saying it. I think it's just the narrator. Or yeah. Fine. After he took the knife, Dio rifled through a few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He's probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it. At least as far as Luna could tell. At 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading towards the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? Why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you? When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began to fight. The fuck do you think you're doing? Dio pulled the knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up. Dio, what the hell are you doing? None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit. Like hell, you son of a bitch. He let out a yell and leapt toward Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. Tenmyoji caught Dio's hand with a grunt. For a moment the two men struggled. Then, as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. But Dio was a much younger and stronger man, and the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar Dio threw him off, and Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor.
What are you gonna do?
Let's see. How about this?
Ah!
Heh. How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you gonna do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
Ugh, no. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you gonna do then?
How do you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got 20-some minutes until the primary white door is open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes till they close, give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, then you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help. Now. Fortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
"25 minutes passed and no one came. Of course. By then there were only 3 other people who could have come apart from Dio.
You mean me, Fi, and Kay, right?
Yes. You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Kay had told us about you. We'd also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary doors closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparo.
The anesthetic, right?
Yes. Almost immediately, they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely gonna die. That's when she decided to leave her message. Just as she said, she wrote on her left thigh, with her right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes. As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
So Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol, and then while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with the axe. Dio mortally wounded him, but didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with a spear. And I guess that was when we found them.
Yes.
When did Kay get the luminol?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Temioji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kate checked them over for anything useful.
And that was when he found the luminol.
Right. That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Temioji had it. That's when Dio attacked him and it fell out of his pocket.
And then when Dio
attacked him.
Yeah.
I got it.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's bracelet?
And he told him where it was.
When?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Fi and Temioji?
Yeah, when he sprayed us with luminol, right? Sure, I remember that.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went towards the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway when the three doors and where the three doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Temioji! The center door is unlocked! Oh, look! Temioji, how does this happen? The door is unlocked. We can now go through this door. I did not know until just now.
Why is she Italian?
That was my American boy.
Oh, you need to meet more Americans then.
A cheeseburger. He took off through it. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes.
Where Quark was sleeping?
Right. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see. I'm wearing a spoopy shirt today.
Why is this
Spoopy.
crooked? Why is my camera crooked?
I won't go too far down because then they'll think this is one of those streams, and it's not. I just want to show you. It goes all the way down to the pelvis bone. You're so uninterested.
Well, I was trying to adjust the camera. I heard it goes down to the pelvis bone.
It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief, right?
Yes. Luna found the pretzels. The display on the pod show Quark's vital signs.
Luna can't eat. She's a robot.
No, she has a separate pocket. It goes down and then she opens it and throws it in the garbage.
No, why would she do that? It's a waste of food. Might as well just put it back in her mouth.
Yeah, it's like a cow. Like where she regurgitates the cud back into her mouth. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at him. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That's how Tim Yoji got it.
Why was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off.
How?
Aluminum foil.
What? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
That's so funny. You could have everybody could have just wrapped tinfoil around their bracelets, and the whole game is just void. It's like, what do we do now, guys? Should we just, like, pretend kill everybody except one of us and then just all go home? That's what I would do.
I mean, you need somebody to reach 9 points, so you gotta just...
I feel like I would still play the game.
There's just no stakes
But
anymore.
It'll be funner because then you can actively try to kill everybody else, right?
You just
like
need
if
somebody
they-
to hit 9 points.
Yeah, like you would just play to get the 9 points, but like nobody would actually die, so it'd be funner because you don't have to worry about it. Then I would betray people. Like, why do people betray each other? Because it's funny, not because you're gonna kill somebody else. Here's an exciting. Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out?
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
And the bracelet thinks your heart is stopped?
Yes.
Holy shit. Was that easy all along?
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait, why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there. I thought we already established that.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod?
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No. I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
Operate.
Operate.
So, it was Zero Jr.
Operation. That's right.
He reactivated your body too, right?
Blow 'em up, put your hand
Man.
inside, get ready to have the time of your life.
Man, I don't get any of
Operation.
this.
Oh, sorry.
Why the hell did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Of course it does.
Ellipses. Ellipses.
So, are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
To play the nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play the nonary game?
That was part of the project.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that.
Why?
It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
What would have happened if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me. And she wouldn't have accidentally, killed me.
Then what?
I wouldn't have collapsed and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant that the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project.
Yes.
Well, actually it was the turbocurine that killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets, and they were only wearing those bracelets because of the nonary game. If the nonary game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess. If you want to look at it that way.
Now what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
And if Dio hadn't killed the old lady, what happened in the rec room would never have taken place, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
To disrupt the project.
Then why did
this
she
is
let
just
him
like-
kill her? What?
It's just a recap if we didn't pay attention to the last
Kinda?
half an hour. The same reason they did all this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Six people died here. 4 of them were murdered, one way or another, by Dio. At first, that makes it look like Dio is the reason they all died. But that's not true, is it? All of them, all 6 of them, they all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Senior, right? Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old woman? Who is Zero?
Wait, is that how that works? Like,
What?
the owners are responsibility for murder, lies? Like,
No,
don't
no,
know.
they're saying because they are. That's the whole reason they did this recap. Those murders never would have happened if they didn't let Dio in to kill one of the participants. It all dominoed in because they lured Dio in to do a kill.
fair enough. I was gonna say, it's always such like a weird nebulous conversation to talk about that, because it's like, if I ask you to kill someone, who is at fault?
Both.
Right?
Both.
Yeah, right. But if I put you in a situation in which you have to kill someone, or you think you have to kill someone, am I still at fault?
I'd say the one that what's the word?
Because you're only
The one that
assuming-
premeditated it has the greater guilt, but both people, the other person at the very least has manslaughter.
Yeah, right.
It might be justifiable self-defense, maybe.
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah,
But, like, there's still crime for justifiable self-defense.
Yeah. Like
Just the worst one.
Self-defense is still, yeah.
The worst one is the person that premeditated the whole thing. So.
Yeah. That makes sense. I can respect that. Sigma, would you hug me?
What?
Oh.
Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
This feels nice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand to her head and began to gently stroke her hair. Hey, Luna. What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber. But after Clover gave me the tubocurarine...
Okay. I get it.
Does it scare you? This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a machine. A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time.
Yeah.
Even though I look like this?
Of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel so nice. But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier? But if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr. and I hacked it.
What?
Yes. That was the first thing. The second... Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old lady at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course. But everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
What? Wait, are you saying...
Yes. Very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
No. No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong.
Oh, Sigma. Thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Luna! Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not going to let them do this. You're going to be fine, I promise. Just please don't.
I'm sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna!
Oh, thank you. Sigma. And goodbye, Doctor.
Doctor?
Womp womp.
But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting any more of her slip away. And Coolname was doing lots of sad faces through that. With one last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pool of tears over my heart. Alright. Another ending.
Whose ending is this?
It is Luna's.
Oh, I thought we already got Luna's.
Achievement unlocked, Tears in the Rain.
Oh, get it? Get it? It's from Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Blade Runner.
But yeah, a lot of people, it's like the most emotional ending for.
Yeah, I mean, Luna's a sweet little cinnamon roll.
And now Sigma is left alone in the facility with nobody.
Forever, with a year's worth of food.
He said...
That's it.
Okay, well, now where are we jumping?
I guess we're gonna have to betray her, statistically.
I might as well, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was a pretty good ending. I'm just because I know that like this is all just ephemeral. You know, it doesn't make me cry personally, but like it was a very emotional scene for sure.
God, this is fast forward. It's still going like this because it takes so long.
So funny. She betrayed like her programming to be with us one last time, and we betray her.
Luna, where's Luna? I leapt out of the door and ran toward the AB room I thought she'd entered, but she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. She came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then... there it was. No. She didn't take it?
Was that teal?
It was green.
It was green. That doesn't make sense. Why would she show up and then just when we're about to vote? There's no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. Right, the results.
Yeah, let's go have a look. Why? We know. She didn't vote. P.
Happy skull, happy skull, happy skull, happy skull. Betray ally.
Oh, what? Luna allying?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I feel like this ending is probably the most superfluous one out of all the endings because, like, literally nothing changes for us specifically by either betraying or allying. We would have won in either option. So now we just won and then screwed someone over. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized.
Oh, God. Here are some more AV getting rules for you. Not voting is not an option while both parties refuse to vote. Then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. God. I don't know, they're probably gonna do that 5 more times somehow. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I don't know how I muted myself.
There you are.
That's how much like unbridled rage, like just the act of me removing my headphones automatically muted myself.
It's okay, just assume we're gonna see that at least 5 more times.
No, I know. I was gonna say
Somehow.
the
Somehow.
game just likes to toy with me at this point,
It's gonna be the very last thing in the game that it says, even.
right? Like after the post credit, like it turns out that it was all like an anagram for like the actual ending. 5 of them are already dead. 5 of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet's off.
That means all those penalties are meaningless.
Yeah.
We still don't know why Luna showed up, though. There's no reason to come here just to abstain.
I can only guess at her reasons. But I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan for what?
Who knows? So, what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
No, we can't. We still don't know if Quark is safe. No way am I leaving before we find him.
I agree. I hoped you'd say that.
So, are you going to stay?
Of course. Let's get moving.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Crew quarters. Hey, Alice. Just chilling.
I love that we have to go into the room that she's in. Like, not like we're just going into these rooms just to see dead people. Like, they're not even on the way.
Well, we're trying to look for Quark.
Oh yeah, I thought we already knew where he was.
No. We're trying to check every room. We don't even know about the treatment pods or that room existing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, give me a quick second. I'm, without getting too descriptive, I need to run to the bathroom.
Okay. We'll wait for Inheritance to get back. But yeah, I'm really hoping we finish that stream because there's still a lot of story, but like, I don't know, we've already made slower progress than I expected. I didn't expect it to be 2 hours on this last branch. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it's muting it as soon as I put my headphones down. That's weird.
Huh.
Maybe it's a... Oh yeah. That's what it is. It's the space bar mutes. I didn't know that.
Okay. Shit. He's not here either.
Sigma was just waiting for that. Oh, this is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
And we haven't seen Luna either.
Yeah.
Where the hell did she go? We were standing there trying to decide what to do next when we heard a familiar voice echo through the facility. The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
How?
What?
No, that's not possible.
What's not possible? She only bit her lip and said nothing. Then all too soon it was over. The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay. What? What just happened? It's all over now, isn't it? We're stuck here. Forever.
We should go back to the 4A warehouse. Need to know if the door is actually open or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. With a sigh, I turned to follow. We can't just look at the door and tell if it was open or not.
True. But the projection should tell us.
What? Luna and Quark escaped? Status: game finished. Result: escape complete. Participant successful. Luna, Quark.
So it would seem.
Why? How? Almost as if on cue, the screen flickered. And Zero Jr. appeared.
Oh.
Well. Long time no Zero.
Oh.
Remember your old pal Zero?
You!
I'm guessing somebody's hopping for an explanation about what the diddlio just happened. Because we're such great friends, I've decided to make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 411. Aren't you happy?
So what's his explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was giving an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through the other side of the number 9 door.
But how did she open the door?
With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny. It was still in the infirmary, remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 VP when the second round ended.
Yep.
But didn't he get penalized after the third round?
Yes, he did. But a penalty carrot take away your points. Just your life. The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
And since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have suffered the penalty.
No, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh right. She's Gollum.
Alright, I think my tale is through.
Okay, well I've got some questions for you, buddy.
Bah!
Not. Ew?
You.
Ew? Ew?
Like ba, like a sheep. You, like a baby sheep.
Don't give them the benefit. Well, they could have done anything else. They could have done anything else.
Well, good thing you don't have questions for me. That guy's a jerk.
This isn't the alphabet. She said you.
You,
UV.
be.
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to joke around like that. I mean, 6 people just died here. It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all. So long as you make it, nothing else matters. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
Don't screw with us. It's cool, it's cool. I know you've got to act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna, right? Figures. She's a golem. She might even be a murderer. That's why you were planning to leave here. That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it?
I don't know what boning out is. Do I want to know?
Google it later. Don't tell me the results.
You see? It's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you've made Luna?
What?
Well, looks like my time here is just about all used up.
Wait. I still have questions for...
No, I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I've waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it.
What?
The rabbit...
Oh, the
little
turtle.
rabbit. Yeah.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Turtle in the hair.
Yeah.
After that, I learned to make sure to value my time.
Yeah, see.
Oh. The tortoise and the hare?
Alrighty then, I'll see you when I see you. Have a nice trader.
What is that? What is that even a pun of?
It's not a pun.
Have a nice time? Have a nice...
For a long few moments, Fi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an anesthetic, and why? We had no idea who'd killed everyone. And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the Nonary game, remained a mystery. As for our futures, what are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
The tortoise won because he kept going, even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time, after all. We'll get the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage. And when that's done, we'll start looking. Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. If nothing else, at least we had a purpose.
The funeral is staging them all just like artistically in the rec room, and then swearing never to enter it again.
But then what are you going to do to fill boredom? You need that little Zero ride thing.
I mean, I don't know where in the one place that has like foliage, that's a bad idea. Then you're killing any kind of possible agriculture.
The pantry.
That's where all the food is.
Extra rations.
What?
What?
What'd you say? It cut off.
Nothing.
Okay.